The Strictly Come Dancing final will go down as one of the most spectacular and emotional in the show's history. Rose and Giovanni moved everyone to tears with their powerful show dance, and John and Johannes wowed the ballroom with their epic routines. But it was Rose and Giovanni who went on to lift the iconic Glitterball trophy as Strictly Come Dancing champions. So Strictly Final was understandably amazing, probably the most emotional final I think we've had ever. What was the atmosphere like?
It's hard to express and to actually detail it, but the fact that so many things had happened throughout the season, and so many amazing moments, and then to get to the final, and obviously with AJ being out, at the last minute, which was, I can't even imagine how she felt. So it was already emotional, and we knew it was going to be an emotional one.
Yeah.
And then having all the celebrities back in the room with us, and just remembering what we all did throughout the series, and then to have that final, where we literally cried the whole time, and it was like happy tears. And it was happy tears. It was just seeing how amazing Rose and Giovanni were, how incredible Johannes and John were, and then the judges were crying, and it was incredible.
Well, talking about the dancers then, so it opened with Rose and Giovanni's quick step to Frozen.
Yes.
And I think one of the things that just shone through the entire final, and to be honest, the entire series, was just how great they worked together and their connection. You can just see, like, the bond that they have is so special. Is that what made them so popular, do you think?
They were a match made in heaven. Seriously, I think it's been one of those partnerships that you rarely come across. They complemented each other so well. And I think for both of them, they both just gelled together. It was astonishing to see, even from the beginning, how first of all, behind the scenes, and what Giovanni had to do, and how he taught her, but at the same time how she learned. And it was incredible. It was, when she was on her own on stage, you could see him behind the cameras, like, instructing her and just being so specific. And that takes so much, not only from the teacher but also from the students. And that was from day one. And that bond, that trust that they both created, that they were both relying on one another, it was beautiful, and something that you don't see a lot.
I think Rose had said as well of that couple's choice dance was that it was her moment to show to the deaf community that she could do whatever she wanted to do.
Yeah.
And I think both with Rose and with John, they were such worthy finalists for different reasons. And I think it was easily one of the most diverse finals we've ever seen on Strictly. How important do you think it is to have representation in the Strictly final in the way that we did on Saturday?
I mean, it's vital. We at all times should be, proud of having all the diversity. Everyone should be heard, should be seen, and what a beautiful way to show it on Strictly, and the way that everyone was so passionate about seeing this now. There's no taboo behind it. But you know what? To see that, and for them to have put it out there so beautifully, it's inspirational. It's groundbreaking, and for us to be a show right now that is showing that to our children, to people all over the world. Nothing should ever stop you from doing what you love and from showing who you really are.
How was it for you, Karen? Because obviously you got to reunite with some of the other guys that were in the show, and obviously with Greg, but I know you've hurt your foot, is that right? So you weren't able to dance.
Yeah, I hurt my knee a couple of weeks
ago.
So, and now I'm not allowed to dance for 6 weeks. I can exercise. I'm rehabbing it. I'm doing a lot of physio. But so the fact that they told me that I couldn't dance, I was like, I was like, never in my, I think this is the first year that for the semi-final, I had to stay home because I couldn't sit for long periods of time because I had to keep my knee elevated. So it was the first time that I was watching the show from home, and it tore me apart. And then to come back to the final, in which it was lovely because at least I was in a clam.
Yeah,
sitting on a clam.
Sitting beautifully, I might add.
I mean, you know, I did some armography, which is cute. But it was lovely to see, to be part of it, you know, to be injected back into it, to come back into the bubble. There's nothing like it. There's no feeling like seeing the smiles and when people, their faces light up when they come back into that ballroom, and to see them all together doing their little snippets of their best you know, parts in their best sections. You know, it was awesome. It was heartwarming. And it was fun.
Thanks so much for watching Strictly Insider. We hope you enjoyed watching every week. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.